I believe they're done. Going through.
What a grisly murder this is. Who would ever do anything like this?
Well, the detectives will be here soon.
Good. I'm glad I'm not on this one.
It's a real bad one, sir. Disemboweled her.
Whoa!
Like
Get out of
that.
here! No puking on my crime scene.
She's my boot. First time seeing a DV.
Yeah, I remember my first time. Man, it's amazing what some crazies will do to get some attention. Oh, looks like it's going to be a long night, partner. Hey, wait 1 minute. Can you put my back there just for a second? All right, thanks.
What's that about? You know her?
No, I don't know her, but I've seen this MO before.
This? I have never seen anything like this before in any of the open case files.
Well, that's the problem. This happened 20 years ago. Cold case.
Excuse me, detective. I should have more information for you.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
So, were you involved in that case?
Yes, I was working with my other partner. I was right where you're at now. It was my first major case.
Are you sure it's the same MO? I mean, after all, it has been 20 years.
You know, I'd have to check the case files, but I'm pretty sure it is. You know, there was always this X incision just above the heart. You know, let's head back to the station and recheck those case files.
Tell me more. I'm guessing you ran out of leads?
Well, there was 6 murders, always on the 6th day of the month, and always at 6 p.m.
So what you're saying is 666.
That's exactly what I'm saying. And I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more. Hey Reagan, so you ready for another busy day?
Always.
Great. You know what? I'll meet you in a minute. I got to drop my weapon off in the lockbox, and I'll be right in.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to put in a requisition for all the files on that cold case.
Let me do that for you.
I could do it.
You know you can, but it would allow me to add contribution to this case.
Well, if you say so. Thanks, partner.
Of course. I don't mind. That's what partners are for. Hey, Blake. These are the cases, files, that are pertaining to that case. There are 3 more on the computer.
I didn't think I would ever be looking over these again.
Well, 3 of these happened on the 6th. 2 of them happened at 6 p.m. I mean, it makes me think we have a copycat killer.
Everything is exactly like it was from 20 years ago. And we didn't release any information about the X above the chest. Above the heart on the chest. No point on both of us getting burned out. Why don't you just head on home?
You sure? I don't mind.
Yeah. Get on out of here. I'm gonna head out in a little bit myself anyway.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks. See you tomorrow.
Why? After all these years, are you back now?
Hope you got some sleep.
Yeah, I got enough. You know, I just don't understand why he's back. After all these years, and there's just no pattern.
Why do you think it's a man?
Well, because at all of the murder scenes we found a male footprint. We just think he had some sort of medical background by the way all the bodies were sliced open with very little blood loss. And, you know, I just had this gut feeling. Well, now it's time to go start playing detective and ask some questions. Good morning, ma'am. I'm Detective Blake. This is Detective Reagan, and I wonder if we can ask you a few questions.
Sure.
Does Clint Jones still live here?
Clint?
Yeah, we were hoping maybe we could talk to him.
Oh, no. Clint died 4 years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, thank
Sorry
you.
for your loss. Thank you for your time today.
Sure,
Have a great
sure.
day.
You too. Bye-bye.
You too. Well, 1 down, 7 to go. Last one. I hope this one pans out.
Yeah, so do I. You know, Reagan, why don't you take the lead on this one?
Okay.
Yeah,
Good morning. I'm Detective Reagan.
I know you, but I don't know you.
Like I said, I'm Detective Reagan, and I wanted to ask you some questions for information on where you were on the 6th at 6 p.m.
You got a warrant?
No, but I just want information. On where you were on the 6th at 6 p.m.
Like I said, if you don't have a warrant.
That wasn't very nice. Shall we get a warrant?
Nah, I don't think he's involved.
Why? You saw how he acted.
Yeah, it's just a gut feeling. Plus, he's just an asshole.
Okay. You say so. Brought you something. Figured you haven't eaten.
Hey, thanks.
Of course.
Hey, you know where that Colby file is?
Yes.
Great.
What's up?
Well, it's that time of death. It's really bothering me, If it was the same killer, they just wouldn't change that up.
Maybe they're trying to throw you off.
Nah, you know what? I don't think so. Serial killers they're very specific on their details. It's kind of like their calling card. I'm thinking we definitely have somebody different here.
But only 2 of us know about the X above their heart.
You know what? That's true. Everything about this case just doesn't make any sense.
Looks like the killer struck again.
Yep, very good. Going.
So who found the victim?
Those people over there about 20 minutes ago. You want to talk with them?
Nah, not right now. Someone taking their statement?
Officer Wars is with them right now.
Good. We'll look it over later. Thanks a lot.
Of course.
Excuse me, officer. Can I take a look at the victim?
Unit 4465, 12745 Arroyo, GPS, 217-1230, already 1919.
Thanks.
So do you think it's still a copycat killer?
I just don't know.
Blake, this has to be the same killer. It's the same MO. Maybe the 3 p.m. thing was just a fluke. Oops. Well, we better come up with something fast because the next one will be the 6th. Wow, Reagan, maybe you're right, Reagan. Maybe I need to pull my head out of my ass because you're right. Too far?
Well, you know what, Reagan? Maybe you are right. You know, maybe it was a time of opportunity. But in all the years I've been doing this, no killer has ever changed their MO.
You know what they say, things aren't as they seem.
You know what? I'm gonna drop you off at your car. I need to go back to the office and check something out.
Hey, if you need me to stay, I'm here for you, partner.
It's probably gonna turn out to be nothing anyway.
Okay, well, we can get a fresh start in the morning.
Interesting that you mentioned dreams. We've been doing some studies here on dreams, and we found a way to enter.
That's interesting. Where's that Kobe file? Ah, here. Right. Now that's interesting. How'd I miss that? Better call Reagan. Call Reagan?
To enter into someone's dream.
What? Isn't that an invasion of privacy?
Oh, no, this is an approved study. Everyone signs.
Hey, Blake, is everything okay?
Yeah, you know, sorry to call you, but is it possible you can meet me at the site of that last killing? I think I found something.
I can be there in 30 minutes. I'm on my way.
Yeah, sounds great. See you in a few.
So, did you make a break in the case?
Oh, hey, Reagan, I'm glad you can come out. Yeah, you know, I had a theory and I just wanted to get your take on it.
Okay, let's hear it.
So I have to ask you, why did you check out that cold case file 2 months ago?
What do you mean? I checked them out for you last month.
Well, you did, but when I looked into the log, I also noticed that you did it 2 months ago.
I don't know, there must be a mistake.
Yeah, you know, maybe there was a mistake, but I have to ask you, where were you at 3 p.m. when that 5th victim was being murdered?
Getting your damn sandwich.
Well, that was at 4:05. And I checked. The drive from here to there is only 22 minutes. And I also learned that you went to medical school before you became a cop.
Come on, Blake. It's me, your partner, Reagan.
That's true. So you should have no objection in going back to the station with me.
Of course not. Let's go. But when this is over, I expect a big apology from you.
Hey, whoa, why are you doing this?
First, I want you to take out 2 fingers, take out your gun, and toss it to me. You want to know why I did all this? It started when I was 13 years old. My stepsister was a victim of this killer. Let me jog your memory. Nancy Nissen, age 23. The last victim of the killer
before he went into hiding.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Reagan. I didn't realize, but I still don't understand. Why are you doing all of this?
My parents tried to contact you for updates. You were always too busy. They stayed up night after night crying, just wanting justice to be served.
Well, as you know, the trail went cold. I followed every lead to the end. There was nothing more I could do.
That is no excuse. What you say and do affects people. And my parents' hearts never heal.
Well, why all the killing?
I wanted justice for my stepsister and everyone affected. And I knew if you thought the killer was back, you would reopen the case.
Well, I understand your reasons, but to take 5 other lives just to get justice? I have to ask, why the 3 p.m. killing?
Oh, that. Well, we worked the eve shift, so it was difficult to get away. I'm guessing that's when you realized it was a copycat kill?
Well, it was that and a few other things.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put in a requisition for all the files on that cold case.
Let me do that for you.
I could do it.
You know you can, but it would allow me to add contribution to this. You know what they say, things aren't as they seem. Brought you something. Figured you haven't eaten.
Hey, thanks.
Of course.
So where do we go from here?
Well, this is a problem.
You okay down there?
Yeah, hello? This is Detective Blake. I need to put out an APB on Detective Reagan. Yes, Detective Reagan. Her last known whereabouts was 2356 Spring Street. All right, perfect. Thanks. Reagan, where are you? Where are you?
Sir, you've just been notified that the 6th victim has been found.
Wait, that can't be.
Yeah, and they said that you definitely will be interested in this one.
Well, why?
I don't know. They said to hand you this because everything's hush-hush for some reason on
Hey, so what's so special about this Vic?
Well, I've held CSI off from the scene because I wanted you to be the first to see the victim.
Okay, well, let's see the victim.
I'd like you to prepare yourself first.
What the hell? I just don't understand. How?
I'll have more information when I get the victim back for the autopsy, but it's looking like the time of death is around 6 p.m.
How's that possible?
I'm not sure. So the information you have on
Yeah, sure. I'll be right down.
Detective?
Well, so, what did you find?
Well, this is definitely the work of the original killer from 20 years ago.
Well, that's impossible. It can't be. It was Reagan that committed the murders.
Well, I've checked the findings 3 times. He's definitely back.
But that just can't be.
Maybe now, but it's definitely his work. I found this pushed up in her cavity, her chest cavity, and it's addressed to you.
Well, it's definitely not his MO, but take a look.
Detective Blake, nice to see you're keeping busy. So sorry to hear about your partner, but I take pride in my work, and I can't be having a copycat take my credit. Since I really never had a nickname for me back then, you can now call me the Copycat Killer.